So, you know, Nicki Minaj, she is like beyond blessed. Her record sales is crazy. Well, I wouldn't say they're crazy, but they're doing really good. Her last album almost went double platinum. This second album is almost platinum. Grammys. She featured on so many tracks. She owns so much of the rights to her music. She's doing television. She's gonna be going into movies. I mean, she's living the superstar life. Like she's not just got a gold album and that's it, and featured on a few artist tracks. She's one of the most featured artists in all of the entertainment industry. You know, her round of features is like topping Lil Wayne and Drake. And a lot of big, like she's doing a lot. Whether you like her music or not, Nicki Minaj is extremely successful, and it's kind of hard to kind of like picture that this girl was contemplating suicide, because for her to make it in this industry, it was pretty hard. I mean, I'll tell you one of the things she said. She said, I kept having doors slammed in my face. And I think she said this in November of 2011 or 2010. I felt like nothing was working. I had moved on out on my own. And I was thinking, I have to go home. So Nicki Minaj was getting rejected. Broken promises, which is common from like a whole lot of people. I'll continue. There's more. It was just one dead end after another. At one point, I was like, what would happen if I just didn't wake up? That's how I felt. Like maybe I should just take my life. That's what Nicki Minaj was saying. There's more. I'm gonna read more, but I mean, I just want to say to like everybody, if you're trying to get in the industry, you know, there is no promise, and odds are you're not even no one is gonna make it, and it's just so thin. But you got a lot to live for. Your family, your life. Maybe you got kids, and it's also you got to think about it like this. It's like you're young. Like a lot of people who's pursuing the music industry, they're really young, and if you get older, you'll look back and say, "Man, thank God I ain't take my life away." Like to be honest with you, I've been pursuing the industry, and it's like sacrifice my social life, and it's a lot. But I'm definitely got to tell you, Nicki Minaj, applaud you for being open about this, because a lot of people gonna look at you and be like, you know what, I'm going through the same thing right now pursuing the industry. The only thing is, like, almost everybody who looks at it is not gonna make it. So when they get older, they're gonna really be like, wow, like, what am I gonna do now? More quotes from Nicki Minaj. I will have to put out 5 albums and will have an Oscar and Grammys, she says. And I'll be getting married, and a couple of years after that, we'll have a bun in the oven. My whole life is about being Nicki Minaj. Now it's never-ending saga. Well, whoever's looking at this video, all I can say is I hope y'all don't really try to take your life away. You know, I can't make you do nothing. The reality of it is like most people are just not gonna make it. But the thing is, like, if you realize how fortunate you are, like a lot of people, like for instance, if there's an artist who goes gold, they're jealous of the artist who goes platinum. But the thing is, there's an artist who never even got into the mainstream, and they're jealous of that gold artist. And that artist who doesn't even have a chance, who never got into the mainstream. There's somebody else who's looking at them and saying, "Man, I wish I had the opportunity just to pursue the industry." And there's even somebody who's jealous at that female or guy and saying, "Well, I wish I could get a meal every day." People, you really gotta understand, at the end of the day, at least go back and appreciate what you have. Because as little as you think you have, and you should definitely look at that, and that will help you, and it helps you not to compare yourself to someone else. And on that note, I just hope this stops somebody from committing suicide.